Hey guys, it's Josh here and welcome to my minimalist home speed build. Well, at least it was meant to be minimalist. Like, I think when I was decorating, I may or may not have used a bit too much decoration. I did try and limit myself, so I think it did turn out somewhat of a minimalist style home because some of the walls are pretty bare. It's nice and clean colors and light colors as well. And like the paintings I used, like the wall art, it wasn't really like a painting, rather it was kind of like a poster, which I thought looked really minimalist. So I definitely I don't think I've ever used them before, but I just saw it and I thought it was perfect for this kind of house, so I ended up using those in the end. But yeah, basically I was looking just at house photos yesterday and I just saw this one photo that looks like the corner of this house, which because I tried to recreate it and I was like, oh my god, I have to recreate this house in The Sims because it looked so cool and I haven't really done anything like it before. So that's what I did. So the corner, as you can see right now, is basically what the photo was. It was just the corner of the house. I couldn't find any other photos of the same house, but so basically this house is like my interpretation of that screenshot. But all I knew that it was a minimalist home and that the corner of the house looked like what it looks like right now, except there was some wooden beams like I'm putting in right now. And I do put like fountains around the side of the house or the front side of the house, but that wasn't in the screenshot. It was basically just like an empty front yard. But obviously, if you watch my other videos, I never leave like the outdoor bare like that. So basically, the outside is quite minimalist, except there's a few plants here and there. And then the interior, I tried to be minimalist, but as I said, I may or may not have put a bit too much decoration, but like, if you ask me, decoration is a good thing. So yeah, once we finish with the basic house shape, I do put like a little back area which will have a barbecue and some outdoor seating, which I think looks pretty cool. And then we also put some more windows in there. I am actually surprised how little windows I ended up using, because usually I use way too many windows, but I was able to like control myself and use as little window as possible, because from the screenshot, well, not from the screenshot, from like the house image I saw, there was very little windows. Well, at least on the front of the house, there was very few windows. So I did try and like mimic that house concept through the entire house, and I just used the small windows except on the back and the front of the house, because I knew the screenshot did have a few large windows, so I did use those big spa day windows, as you can see. And I also tried to have a little bit of fun and I used some fountains. I don't think I've ever used fountains before. Like, I could be wrong, but like I feel like I always use pools and I've never really used fountains as decorations on the outside. I don't know why, I just haven't used fountains because like I can never get it to fit properly, but somehow I thought this house is a perfect idea to... I can't even talk right now. This house is just asking to have a fountain because it like looks like a little bit of a bridge. Like I made it look like a bridge, I guess, going across to the veranda. I don't know, is it a veranda? Like, it's not... If in Australia, I think you'd call that a veranda. So yeah, so it's like a bridge towards the veranda, because in the photo of the house, apart from like the main foundation area that leads to the entrance, there was like a small like poking out section of foundation, but it wasn't a bridge or anything, but it was just raised. So that's what I tried to do, and I guess it just ended up turning into a bridge over a pool, over a fountain rather, which I thought looked pretty cool. Yeah, I was about to say, I think I do pick a smaller window because having those huge windows didn't really fit properly. But yeah, I chose the smaller windows and I think it looks a lot better. And as you can see, the house is actually fairly small. This is a 2-bedroom house. It's got 2 bathrooms though. I don't know how I fit 2 bathrooms in this miniature house, but I fit 2 bathrooms. So one's an ensuite and one's just a main bathroom. They're actually both the same size though, and they're practically the same like design as well, but I don't really focus on bathrooms that often. But there's one bedroom is like a kid's bedroom, and then the other bedroom is just your master bedroom. So the parents probably would live there, and then a kid or a teen could live in the other bedroom. There's also like a simple back area with a barbecue and outdoor seating, which I think I've already said that. And then also there's a small study nook. Like, the main living space is just one room. So like the kitchen is in one corner, right in front of it is like the dining area, and then like in between both of those, there's like a small lounging area. Like it's a really small house. I think if I lived here, I'd just spend most of my time outside because the backyard is fairly big and you live in Brindleton Bay, so why wouldn't you like to spend time outside? Because you've got so much space, and look at the location. There's like literally a forest behind the house. How cool would it be just to like go there on a nice day and just like walk around with your dog? But yeah, the backyard is pretty simple, but like there's a lot of open space, so you can easily place like a slide, like a water slide, some outdoor activities. Like you could just do anything. It's a really versatile space. Like I love big backyards because you can literally do anything you want in them, even in The Sims. Yeah, and there's also like a small Zen garden. Like I don't know why, but it looked so cool. And like when I put the bamboo trees down just as an experiment, I thought it fit the house so well. I just had to make some kind of like garden, and then it just turned into a Zen garden with the spa day equipment. So like imagine just like sitting there next to the fountain, just like meditating. I didn't put any, wait, I think I did put some water sprinklers actually, but like if you imagine putting like a few more water jets near the Zen garden and just like meditating to the sound of like water splashing, that would be so much fun. Anyway, we do continue with the exterior. I always spend so much time on the exterior and I don't even notice until after I like do my voiceovers, or until I am doing my voiceovers. But yeah, we're finally done and we're moving inside. So it doesn't actually take that long to do the house layout because it's a very small house, so it doesn't take that long. So as you can see, this corner will be the kids' bedroom. I do put some windows in there because like it would be cruel to have a bedroom without any windows. So I did test it out to make sure you can actually see out them, and you can. So I did keep the cool windows there with the shutters. I don't know what they're called, the beams, the wooden beams. So it's kind of like a wooden curtain of some sort. I don't know, a wooden like window cover. Anyway, we're basically finished the layout already. We do change the door colors and stuff a bit because I couldn't really find a nice door. Like, I'm really annoyed that the door that I'm using right now doesn't have like a white swatch. Like, there is obviously CC for white doors and stuff, which if I was playing in my personal save, I have that door and I would probably have used it, but I don't. For my build videos, I never use CC except for so far my apartment renovation for my SimSelf LP, because like I'll be using it in my own save, so it makes sense for me to use CC. But like for these houses with the intention to share, I'd never use CC because like it just makes it a lot more inaccessible for like anyone to come along and download it if they have to go get CC, and some people don't even like to use CC. So like I just want to try and cater for everybody, or cater for the majority, and just do CC free builds. Yeah, so the kitchen, as always, we've started with the kitchen, and it's a very simple kitchen, a very like light colored kitchen. There's not much else that happens apart from what you can see right now, because I just kept it simple. This is a minimalist home. I did keep clutter to a minimum except for the TV unit, which we'll see a bit later. I put so much clutter on the TV unit, it's not even funny. Anyway, I was gonna go for like the Seasons couch, but it was a bit too like detailed for a minimalist home, so I do actually pick just the simple base game chair, which I think looks pretty nice. And I don't know why, but I've never used those, what's it called, the fitness stuff, like wall decoration before, and I just like randomly came across it while I was building it, and I thought this looked so cool, especially on this like wall paint. Like I've never even used this wall paint before, and it looked so cool. I love the pattern, and it looks so cool with the sports day. Oh my god, I can't even, what are the packs called again? Fitness day, fitness stuff, fitness day, I don't even know. Yeah, I just saw those two. I saw the wall and I saw the wall decoration, and like honestly they go so well together. They're from the same pack, so obviously that's why they went well together, but I've actually never used them before, so it was actually really nice to be able to use some stuff I've never used before. And other than that, the house is quite like neutral toned, I guess. Is it neutral tone? Yeah, it's like browns, greys, blacks, but the bedroom is like a nice wooden tone. Well, I guess it's neutral as well, but the kids' bedroom does have some other colors in it. I believe it was either green or blue, I forgot. I did try and like experiment a little bit, but the kids' bedroom is a little bit less minimalistic, because like, if you ask me, if I was a child and I lived in a minimalist home, like it'd be a bit boring, so I'd kind of want to like decorate a little bit, like at least my own room. So I do try and add like little hints of like, I don't know, the child aesthetic. So like a little bit of cute posters, some toys that obviously the parents would not want to see outside the bedroom because the parents live here as well, so they're obviously gonna, well, the parents chose this house probably because it's a minimalist and they like simple, so public spaces and their own bedroom would be very simple, but the kids' bedroom would be like a little bit more playful and like slightly more non-minimalist, unless their parents are super strict and like they want them to have the exact same style. But like, I wouldn't mind. It's cute. It's not like a visitor is gonna go inside the bedroom randomly. So like all the kid stuff stays in the bedroom, I guess. That would be like the house rule maybe. But apart from that, the whole house is pretty simple. I did try and like use like very little clutter because the moment I use lots of clutter, it would probably just kind of become a modern house instead of a minimalist house. I'm not sure. I think it was a very fine line though, because I couldn't help but put a few more clutter items than I was initially planning to, so that probably kind of possibly made it into a modern home. But I'm gonna call it a minimalist home because the living space is so minimalist, and the exterior too, it's so simple. Like, I love simple things, but like half the time I just make it too like detailed and it just ends up becoming not simple. But I did try and keep it very simple, so I think it turned out really good in the end. And just the simple paintings. I haven't actually used the posters I was talking about yet, so you will see those soon. I'm not sure where they came from, what pack. I just know that they looked so cool. And the default swatch is like a chicken. That's what I remember. Because I think I did say earlier that I've never used it before. I lied. I actually have used it before, but only ever the chicken swatch or the default swatch. I don't know how else to describe it. It was just the chicken swatch is the default swatch. But then there's like these like simple like, oh, I say like way too much. Oh my god, here we go. Here they are. Those are the posters I'm talking about. How cool do they look? Like, I don't know why I've never used them before. I think I will use them a lot more often now that I've used them for this build. But like, how cool is that circular swatch? That was so cool. Like, oh my god. Oh, can I just stop saying like? Oh my god. I just say it way too much. I should try and stop saying that because even I'm annoying myself by saying it. Like, honestly. Oh, there I go. Whatever. Anyway, so here we go with the clutter. So see underneath the table unit for the TV, I put lots of clutter there. It looked so cool. I'm surprised that there was actually no default slots down there, but like you can just use cheats to put it up there. So that's what I did. And this is probably the most clutter there is in the house. Like, this TV unit has the most clutter, but everywhere else has like pretty minimal clutter. But it would make sense because you kind of have to store stuff somewhere, and I didn't actually put many cupboards in the house, so I guess you could use the bookshelf and the TV unit to store some of like the basic essentials you'd need every day. But anyway, I think we're like almost done, I believe, after the curtains. We do like spend some time, we do spend some more time outside for the exterior outdoor area, but apart from that, I believe we're done. Oh yeah, we have to do the terrain paints as well, but I think that doesn't take too long. So yeah, I'll leave you guys here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There will be screenshots after this speed build is finished, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!